Beyond the canals of St. Mark's lies a world of vibrant color and 700-year-old secrets. You've probably seen the photos of these neon bright houses or heard of glass factories blowing incredible chandeliers. But do you know where they are in Venice and how to see them? Both of these attractions are woven into the history of the city, but they aren't even on the main island. I wish they were easier to see, but that all ties into the Mystique. I'm Sean from The Tour Guide. We're Europe's most reliable tour operator and tour marketplace. Our mission is simple. We make sure you stop worrying about the logistics and start enjoying your vacation. Today I'll explain how to visit two of Venice's most interesting attractions, and trust me, it is not easy on your own. Murano and Burano Islands. I've personally navigated these waters dozens of times. In this quick video, we'll show you how to visit these attractions, how long to spend, how much money you should prepare to spend, and what there is to see. That and what makes the experiences truly authentic. Today we see Venice as a small island with narrow alleys and lots of canals, but it's far more than that. Venice was a republic for 1100 years, ruled by the feared Doge or Duke. It's referred to as La Serenissima, which translates to the most serene or tranquil. Today, Venice is not as large as the former Republic of Venice, but much larger than the main island, which you'll see when you go to visit. The Commune of Venice refers to Mestre, Lido, Murano Burano, Palestrina, and various other islands. The ironically fish-shaped island you'll visit only encompasses 3.2% of the total landmass that makes Venice Venice, but it's all that 99% of tourists will see, but not you. Today, we're going to go over how to visit Murano and Burano. Murano Island is where you'll find the glass factories notorious for beautiful glass and salesmanship. Burano is famous for their colored houses and lace making. To see these islands on their own, you either have to A, rely on public boat transportation called Vaporetto, or you take a day trip from a company like us. But, you know, it's going to be us because we're the best. The Vaporetto is iconic and proof of how resilient and unique the island community is here in Venice. But during peak hours, it's crowded and complicated. I mean, it's a floating bus and it's often packed. If you miss a connection or get the wrong line at Fundamente Nove, you could easily waste 2 hours just in transit. Once you finally arrive on Murano, there are many options for glass factories and even iconic museum. That said, which one do you choose? From there, you need to get another Vaporetto to Burano where you can see the colorful houses and hopefully find a lace making demonstration. Finally, you'll get a third Vaporetto back to Venice to end your day. All Vaporetto day passes will run you approximately 25 euros for 24 hours. You'll have a lot of freedom and can live by your own timetable, but seeing everything you should will be a gamble. Your other option is to do a tour with us, which costs 48 euros and includes a private water taxi much nicer than a Vaporetto for our group only. That's right, not even 2 times the price, and you'll have a tour leader handling logistics, more luxurious water transportation, a glass blowing demonstration, lace making demonstration, as well as plenty of free time. If you want to see Murano and Burano, our tour on thetourguide.com is probably the best deal that we have in all of Europe. Skip the crowded public docks, no confusing timetables, you just meet up with a guide, step onto a private boat, and enjoy the view. Plus, you'll benefit from our local connections. We're on these islands literally every single day. Our tour runs 4 hours and 30 minutes. That includes all transfer, demonstrations, and some free time. If you want to stay on Burano longer, which is the last stop, you can always tell your tour leader, peel off from the group, and pay extra for public transportation back to Venice for the last leg. So why visit these islands anyway? Well, there's some fascinating history involved. In the 13th century, glassmaking was so vital to Venice that the masters were forbidden from leaving the Republic. You have to imagine that a simple hand mirror will cost the same price as a ship, and it was just as easy to make as today. Venetians are shrewd business people. If a Murano glass blower tried to take his secret abroad, it was considered treason. They were treated like royalty and even allowed to carry a sword, which was pretty crazy at the time, but they were prisoners of their own craft. Today, when you stand in a private studio in Murano and watch a master work, you're seeing generational lineage of secrets that families have died to protect. That's the kind of experience you should be seeking on Murano. One that showcases the historic depth as well as the craft. And Burano, by the way, this is the best island in Italy for a photo shoot due to dozens and dozens of colorful houses. And why are they so colorful, you may ask? Vibrant colors of Burano are rooted in several charming legends. The most practical theory suggests is that fishermen painted their homes in bright hues to find them through the thick morning fog, while a more humorous version claims that colors helped intoxicated residents, identified by their matching colored armbands, navigate back from the tavern. Information like this changes a boat ride into a lifelong memory, and that's exactly what most people miss when they're staring at Google Maps pins trying to navigate this commute by themselves. On a boat, may I add. To put it plainly, the islands are distinct. Murano is the industrial heart of Venice. Go here for glass, the history, and incredible Cathedral of San Donato. Burano, this is the artist's escape. It's famous for lace making and its kaleidoscope of colorful homes. You can do both in about 4 to 5 hours, but only if your transport is seamless. If you're hunting for public boat between the two, add another hour of standing in the sun and trying to figure out what's going on. So how should you visit? I'm gonna make this one pretty easy. Given how complicated transportation is in Venice and how great of a value a tour is, less than twice the price of the actual ticket, this is a no-brainer. Go to our website, thetourguide.com, and navigate to Murano and Burano Islands, or click the link in the description below. You can also book a full day experience, including St. Mark's Basilica, Doge's Palace, and Murano and Burano. Again, just Google thetourguide.com, Murano and Burano Island Tour. Here's the thing, Venice is a labyrinth. It's designed to make you lose your way. And while getting lost is part of the charm, staying lost when you're trying to catch a boat is not. Every 30 minutes you spend waiting for a Vaporetto is 30 minutes you're not sitting in a Burano cafe with a plate of bussola and cookies. When you book a tour, you're paying for the luxury of time and the luxury of not having to navigate. You didn't come to Venice to read the ferry schedule. You came to see the colors, the glass blowing, the magic of the lagoon. Check out the links below. Please like and subscribe to this video if it was helpful. And otherwise, I'm Sean from The Tour Guy, and we have plenty more stories to tell.